Hey guys, it's me again. I am reporting live from of course, as soon as I start recording, cars start making noise. Welcome to Brooklyn is basically what I was trying to say. And I guess you can't get welcomed to Brooklyn officially without cars honking in the background. So, anywho, I am reporting live from my backyard, of my house in Brooklyn. And I just wanted to kind of check in today. Thank you. First I'm gonna start by thanking everybody who has liked and was commented. I know my numbers are small, but I am really grateful for everyone. And so I appreciate that. And, as the channel grows through you. So tell a friend to tell a friend. But I have some specific things I wanted to come on here today. First off, I may move because the sun, although this lighting is perfection, the sun is killing me. So I'm going to move, okay? But just hold tight. Okay, that's better. So I'm on the side with the fence instead of, the beautiful scenery that I had there. But you can hear me better here. So I am here this afternoon. It's Sunday, August 14th. And like I said, I'm reporting live from my backyard in Brooklyn. And I came on here to kind of just discuss some things and some life updates, which is what I'm calling this video. I am going to start by just getting right to it. First things first. If you don't know me personally, some people do know me personally and don't know this, but I am currently going through a divorce. I know. And the reason why I felt it was really important to say that, not because when I did my very first video, I said, I was in my introduction. If you haven't watched it, please go back. It's the introduction video to the channel, and I spoke about talking about relationships, and I said I didn't know how much of that I would get into at the time, and because I said it, I'm a girl of my word. I'm back to explain. So I have made the very, very conscious decision to actually not discuss my relationship or my pending divorce for a number of reasons. I don't know what they're called at this point. The number one reason is that it's difficult. The number two reason is that I have been watching my estranged husband has also been like on social media and talking about things that shouldn't be spoken about. And, how can I say this? He looks utterly and sound utterly stupid, and I don't want to be that. Certain things are not for public consumption, and I don't want to do that for follows and for likes. However, I feel like I had to address it today because number one, I said I was going to, and now I'm not. And then the second part is there's a lot of things that I want to document in my life, like my new apartment, like decorating. And if you know me, or even if you don't, most people knew I was married. It's like, why is she getting a new apartment? So this is it. I was married. I'm about to not be. I'm going through divorce. It's difficult. Drop mic. So that's that on that. But anywho, the other thing I wanted to talk about today was the store. So I am really excited to also, I have so many good things, and I'm gonna talk about the importance, and I'm gonna talk about the importance of really counting your blessings, especially when things don't seem to be going well, right? So that is what I'm doing. I have an Undra Celeste New York, because if you guys don't know, my name is Undra. I didn't introduce myself, duh. I'm Undra. I am the designer of Undra Celeste New York, and currently sold at Saks.com, UndraCelesteNewYork.com. And I will be soon opening a retail store. And so the retail store is in New Jersey. It is currently under construction. I was hoping to have the store open in time for New York Fashion Week, because I was going to host a really swanky event, and try to get the New York and Brooklyn glitterati to New Jersey. That would have been difficult, but I think what we had planned would have got them out. But unfortunately, the store is not ready. I'm actually going to pop up a video so you guys can take like a sneak peek of it. And so, yeah, so this is the store. And I'm really excited. I can tell you the story about how the store came about. I was not looking to go into retail. I really felt that I was not ready. But you know, sometimes our plans are not God's plans, and He does things according to His will and His way all the time. So how I got to the store is that I was actually looking for office space. So last year I had a pretty decent office space in Kearny, New Jersey. And one thing about the spot that I had that I didn't like is that it felt very industrial. And so I said to myself, I want something that feels more community driven, that feels more creative. And I found this spot in New Jersey, in Newark, New Jersey, and it's called Maker's Hood. And so they were restoring in a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mansion. And the mansion is called the Kruger Scott Mansion, and it's an historical mansion owned previously by the first female Black millionaire of that area, and it's huge. It's huge. And so I reached out to them. They had literally one more room left, like the whole thing, and the construction project is still going on, and it was fully rented already, because they're restoring it like impeccable. And of course I will document that. So what happened is I reached out to them, and they were like, hey, we got one more spot left. I told them I was a fashion designer, that, you know, I currently live with my husband at the time in New Jersey, and they said done and done. So I got a really beautiful room that was going to be my office and studio. But at the same time, they were building on the backside of the mansion retail stores, industrial kitchen, and a greenhouse. And the retail stores, I was trying to get one of my other designer friends, really good friend of mine, to take it, but she didn't end up taking it, so they rented it out. And that was in November of last year. So fast forward to March, they reached out to me again and said, hey, we know that you're all like locked in on the office space in the mansion, but we have a retail spot that just opened, and we really, really want you to be in it. And I was like, retail, schmetail, I'm not really open to it. And so they were like, listen, you don't have to use it as traditional retail. You can use it as you know, you don't have to use it as traditional retail. You can use it as a content studio. You can use it as an office. You can use it as a design studio. And so right then and there, like, my wheels started turning. I was like, wait, okay. And then she hit me with, it's like $500 cheaper. I was like, you could have just led with that. Like, this conversation could have been over 20 minutes ago. But seriously though, so yeah, so it was like $500 cheaper than my room in the mansion. And so I went ahead and took that location. So that's how I ended up with a retail store, which, by the way, I'm not actually calling it a store. It's going to be called the Under Celeste New York Retail Experience, because I want it to be an experience. I wanted it to feel more like just, you know, a money grab. I don't want it to feel like a money grab. I want you to come and enjoy and luxuriate. So that is how I ended up with the Under Celeste New York Retail Experience coming fall of 2022. I will keep you guys posted. The grand opening event is going to be for community facing, customer facing. So I definitely want people to come out. I'm hoping that the weather is still warm by the time we can open. Yeah, so you know, it's been delays. You could just never know with construction what's gonna happen. So there are delays, but for what it is, I just know absolutely that it will be worth it. So that is that. What else is going on? September, we are going to be in Saks Fifth Avenue retail location. So if you don't know, we are online only, and so come September during Fashion Week, we will be there. I'm going to do a whole video on it, so hopefully you guys will come, see, touch the product, shop, get that sell-through up, guys. and yeah, so that's exciting as well. I have some other big news because we've secured our second major retailer, which I'm really excited about. This retailer has been my wish list, but that's later in the year, so you're gonna have to wait for that one, but that's exciting as well. Let me see what else. I actually have notes, and of course I forgot them in the house. But one of the biggest things I did want to talk about was the wind is blowing, and as much as I appreciate the wind, it's shaking the camera. Is just counting your blessings in the middle of your storm. Now, I talked about it at the very beginning of this video. There are storms, right? Thank God I don't look like what I've been through, you know? Hey, but there are storms, and it's very easy to get down on yourself and to think about all of the things that are not happening, right? All of the things that are just not going well. And there is a scripture that says all things, not some, not maybe a few, but it says all things work together for the good of those who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. And that has been the scripture that has been getting me through. So when God says all things, he means your divorce. Yes. He means your new retail store, the good. He means your new retailers. He means you're increasing online sales, you're decreasing online sales. It means, you know, displace from your house. It means it means being displaced from your marital home. It means going home to your very well appreciated Brooklyn house that you bought 13 years ago. It means all of it, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the indifferent, if you have that category. And so we have to remember that, because I find myself, and trust me, if I'm preaching to the choir. I have those moments where, you know, I'm up in my house, in my room, and, you know, we don't got the central air, and we just had a heat wave, and I'm like, God, you didn't die for me to not have AC. But I have a house. I have somewhere to lay my head. I have this beautiful backyard that I'm sitting in, and I have so many things, and so we can't, and I think it's human nature, and I think God is used to us doing that, but we cannot forget the goodness, the all things, the all things, the all things, because I almost feel like it's like, you know, kind of being disrespectful and like being a brat. And I can admit to being a brat. It's like being a brat. Like, you know, the person that you love does all these great things for you, and then you just look at the things that are not going well. So that is my message for today, right? This message was for me. This message, I hope, blessed you. I'm here, and I'm happy, and I'm grateful. And I'm wearing, forgot to tell you what I was wearing. I'm wearing vintage Under Celeste. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm gonna take a full picture of my outfit, but this is from like older collections. This top came in a top, it came in a dress, I had the pants. I was in love with this fabric, and I still am. I might, you know, hey, and it sold really well. So shout out to all the girls who have this. Remember to always tag me in your pictures, guys. You guys don't tag me. You buy, but you don't tag me. Why? Anyway, I am over and out. So I am checking in. I'm gonna try to do these, like, tell me if you like these, the life hack, not hack, life updates, because sis got a lot of life updates, right? Sis got a lot of life updates, and I'm trying to like keep things going with my channel, because I really actually enjoy this. And this is, and the name of the channel is Just Andra Finding Joy, and this gives me joy. So it's the little things that give me joy that I'm trying to keep doing as I move forward. But we got coming up in terms of videos, New York Fashion Week. We have way more styling videos. I've gotten such good responses from the styling videos. Thank you, everyone. Please continue to like, comment, share, subscribe. So we got a bunch of those coming. And in that video, at the bottom of the video, I said if anybody wants to do the next series with me, because I'm looking for everyday fly girls, and that's y'all, right? So if you want to do the series, just hit me up in the comments. Someone has already hit me up, and I'm actually going to work on that, because this lady, she's fly, and she hit me up and she was like, I want to do it. I was like, yes, sis, let's do it. So I'm excited about that. And just remember, the videos are conversational, so you got to talk. You can't just stand there and be like, hi, I'm pretty. You got to talk and talk about life or whatever you want to talk about. And what else? So yeah, Fashion Week, I'm gonna definitely do more content around the store and decorating the store. New collection in about 2 weeks, and this, I'm definitely gonna record. I am shooting my spring 2023 collection. I'm going to try to keep the camera going all day so we can have some good content there, and I can share that with you guys. So just stick around, guys. I mean, I'm still learning this thing. My editing is like but we're gonna get there, and we're gonna get there together. So thank you so much for watching. This is Just Andra. Bye.